Hey guys, Andrew here, and I wanted to show you a really cool automation where I use a very simple setup like this to generate a really cool financial statement like this. Multi-page, lots of KPIs, year-on-year comparisons, graphs, charts, everything you can think of, literally in like 10 operations. So this all relies on Anthropic Opus 4.6. It's a Claude model. It's the latest one. I've not even got it set to the highest effort level, and it's able to output this type of report. So because it's in the finance space, you need to get your finance data. What I'm doing is querying QuickBooks. And this is sort of what I'm doing over here. It's a profit and loss and a balance sheet. I could probably go one step further and get the cash flow. Then what I do is, this is probably quite an important part, is I'm converting this data into Markdown, which just means it's going to be a little bit easier for the AI to understand it. Just because when QuickBooks outputs it, it's like ultra nested. It's not very pretty. If you have a different accounting system, you may not need to do this step over here. And then obviously I set the variable, and then I just get it over here so I can get both of these and join them in. I could probably use the new if and merge function, but this was made a couple days ago before that was released. Anyway, moving on. Then it goes through Claude Opus 4.6. And there's a couple of things in here that I've done that's specific to the finance space that's probably been irritating a lot of CFOs and accountants out there. What I've done is built a custom skill for doing this. What you do is you go to Claude, you say, hey, let's build a skill. You can see I'm building a skill together. You literally just go through it step by step. You give it the input, you do everything. It tells you, like, asks you a bunch of questions. It's super easy. Just like say, hey, I want to build a skill. That's all you do. It'll tell you the rest. Once you've got that skill file, because I'm using the API, you do need to go into your Claude console and then drop it in the skills section, and then that will be available just as like a drop down. Next time you reload this module, you'll be able to select custom, and then you'll be able to find whatever you named that skill ID and then whatever version it is. Why you need a skill is because the same reason this drives every CFO absolutely scatty is because you could never use this as a fractional CFO or as an accountant or someone doing your finances for your company, because you can't send the same report week on week and it's different. And AI loves to just like put stuff in different places and do things differently. Until the skills have really come along, there wasn't an easy way to get it very precisely structured in a way that you can almost you can rely on it coming out in a standardized format. Obviously, there is some weird things in this because the data is just coming from like a demo company, so it's not, some of it looks like outrageous, but it is. I verified it. I'm happy with it. Then once you've got the skill, you know that you're going to be able to get a consistent output each time. How you like it as a CFO is how it's going to make it. And that's why using this skill is essential. If you don't put this skill in, you're not going to get the same response each time. So everything else that I've put in is very straightforward. I could probably increase the tokens and increase the effort level. Obviously, you pay more tokens, more effort, so on and so forth. And then also, obviously, here's how I'm passing in the data from how it came out of there and how it came out of this code to the results over here and over here, so it understands it. And then I've given it like a super basic prompt: analyze my financials and generate the PDF financial analysis report. It picks up that there's a tool for that, but I also have a skill. I've also selected the skill, so it's kind of going to know it's got that skill available to it. Once you've got that, simple, attach it to Gmail, just map it, file name, file data, send it. It comes through to your inbox. It looks great. This only took maybe 40 minutes just to like draft and put together, and I think you could do so much more if you just had a little bit of patience to get it right the first time. And I've run this for a few days. It's come out exactly the same each day. So if you really spend a little bit of time analyzing how you want it to look and how you want it to be set up, I think you can do a lot with this. What I would do, just suggestion wise, I would probably keep it simple for your first iterations while you're testing this and deploying it in your firm or in your company, because you don't want to have like too much room for error or creativity. You want to build that trust between you and the tool. And once you've been doing that, add a few extra pages, expand on the report, and see how far you get. I have shared this, so you'll be able to open up this link if you want to try this out. Just obviously use your own credentials. If I was you, I would change this for Make Code. This is still a format that I've used from when I was using Zero Code Kit. It's like an external Python tool. So you could use the free one, which is Make Code, and throw up a Claude. This only costs me like 8 cents each time I run it. So that's fantastic. And obviously Gmail is very easy for you guys to access. So if anyone tries this or anyone has experimented with something like this, do let me know what your thoughts are on it, and maybe we can connect and discuss a little bit further. All right. Thanks, guys.